Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm NENI. Today, I'm going to give a short presentation on impact of perfume on the environment. My presentation is divided into 6 main sections. The first is definition of perfume. Secondly, use of ingredients for perfume. And thirdly, the negative effect of the ingredient for making perfume for health. And the fourth, impact of perfume and the environment. And the five, how to minimize environmental pollution by perfume. And the last, conclusion and suggestion. And the firstly is the definition of perfume. The word perfume comes from the Latin perfum smoke. Perfumus or perfume is a mixture of essential oil and aroma compounds, liquid and solvent that are used to give a fragrant smell to the human body, object, or room. Perfume is a mixture of fragrance dissolved in a stable solvent. The amount and type of sulfur mixed with perfume determine whether a perfume is considered a perfume extract, e.g. perfume, e.g. toilet, or e.g. college. And secondly is use of ingredients for perfume. There are about 3,000 chemicals used as fragrance. The use of ingredients for perfume in number one, fragrance is used because it's aromatic, and number two, benzyl alcohol is used because it is a colorless liquid with a pleasant aromatic odor. This compound is used as a solvent because it is a polarity, low toxicity, and low vapor pressure. And number three, DHT is used as an antioxidant and others. And number thirdly is the negative effect of the ingredient for making perfume for health. First, the specific potential health impact of individual ingredients. And number one, fragrance or perfuming, allergy reaction, asthma, suspective immune and neurotoxicity not access for safety in cosmetic by Cosmetic Ingredients Review or CER. Number two, benzyl alcohol, classified as harmful, is used in product used around the mouth, liver, immune, and neurotoxicity allergy reaction served with qualification or CER. And number three, BHT or antioxidant, skin irritation, human skin toxicity, suspective liver, respiratory, skin or sensory organ, kidney, immune, and neurotoxicity, and others. Next, I'm going to show a video that will explain what the negative effect of the perfume on for health.
It's all around you. Does that have an effect?
Killing your olfactory node.
I say worry mildly. This is a
Think about
Really?
alternatives. Okay?
right, exactly right. You mean the natural born smell?
Go ahead.
But 30% of people react badly to perfumes because perfumes have things called fragrances in them, and they're able to hide the ingredients, which can be up to 5,000 chemicals. The one we worry about the most is something called phthalates, which can lead to birth defects, actually. But we don't know in what amount, so I don't want to scare people. It's
What, even like smelling? I mean,
very
if someone
trace
has a
amount.
little-
But here's the problem, Eric. It's something called fragrance sensitivity. It's not even necessarily an allergy. It may not involve your whole immune system, but you're there, you have a headache, you have runny nose, you have runny eyes, you get short of breath, you're itchy. That can be a reaction to the fragrance. If you have an underlying allergy or asthma, you can have some issues with breathing. I may have to put you on an antihistamine. But the best thing, of course, is to
And the next is impact of perfume on the environment. Environmental pollution is one of several factors that can affect environmental quality. Air pollution is included in environmental pollution. Air pollution material can generally be classified into two basic groups, namely particles and gases. Air pollution material include carbon monoxide gas or CO and carbon dioxide or CO2, SO and SO2 gas, chlorofluorocarbon or CVG gas. Perfume is a major contributor to GVG, which means perfume also has a major contribution to global warming and the depletion of the ozone layer. Ozone absorbs ultraviolet radiation emitted by the sun. This radiation has a wavelength below to 400 nm. The spectrum of this radiation which lies at a wavelength between 290 nm until 320 nm is better now as UVB radiation. And the next is how to minimize environmental pollution by perfume. Minimizing the bad effect of a perfume can be done in various ways, include the following. And the number one, use of the correct perfume. By using perfume properly as well as storing it properly, we can save on the use of perfume so that perfume does not spill over the earth in larger quantities. And number two, make our body smell good without perfume. Natural ingredients can overcome body odor directly for wetting our body, in contrast to using perfume or deodorant, which can only treat body odor from the outside. However, for satisfying result, you should apply several methods that can be handled internally and externally. For example, such as using vanillin, stinger, and other. And number three, using natural perfume. By using this natural perfume, we can reduce perfume pollution on Earth. And the last is conclusion and suggestion. And conclusion, perfume is a mixture of essential oil and aroma compounds, fixative and solvent that are used to give a fragrant smell to the human body, object, or room. The next perfume is a major contributor to GVT, which means perfume also has a major contribution to global warming and the depletion of the ozone layer. Ozone absorbs ultraviolet radiation emitted by the sun. Number three, minimizing the bad effect of perfume can be overcome by using the right perfume, making our body smell good with the perfume, and using natural perfume. And the next is suggestion. Apart from giving a fragrance of effect to the body or an object, perfume can also have a bad impact on the environment. Therefore, it is appropriate for us to minimize the use of perfume in everyday life. That way, our environment will be more submerged and we can pass on the next generation. This is a bibliography, and thank you. Contact me if there are any questions. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.